Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are all having an amazing start to your day. This is Nazia White coming to you live from my home. I hope you all are feeling well, doing well, and thank you so much for joining us on the YMCA of Greater Toronto YouTube channel. I am excited. I hope you all weathered the storm last night. It was really lots of rain coming down, lots of thunder, lots of lightning. Our whole entire block of power went off. Good morning, Robbie. So nice to see you. So our power was off the entire night. And I woke up this morning to no Wi-Fi, but I'm able to use my Wi-Fi from my phone. So I hope everything's going to be okay. Robbie is here as our YMCA engagement team member. Robbie's the supervisor at the Markham YMCA. So Robbie, let me know if it gets a little choppy. I have my phone on, and you can WhatsApp message me, Robbie, just in case, since I am doing technology a little different today. So today we have your soothing yoga class. This is a very gentle class. We will be on the mat. At any time, if you need to rest, you can always come back to child's pose, or maybe just lay on your back on the mat, or just stand up straight. If you feel like you want to go onto a chair, you're more than welcome to do that as well. You can do most of the poses on the chair. If you've been with me with my chair yoga class, you can just modify. If we do something that's hard to do on the chair, just stay upright, sitting up nice and tall, and just focus on your breath. That's really what's important, is bringing awareness to your breath and awareness to how your body feels today. I want to say a big thank you to Lily and Beverly for covering my classes this week. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. So it's really nice to have a wonderful support team. Lily and Beverly and Sam, you guys are amazing. So big, lots of hugs and love to Lily and Beverly and Sam. Take care. All right, so Robbie is telling us what we're going to need today. Yes, that's a great idea, Robbie. Instead of a yoga block, as you can see, I have my yoga blocks here. But if you don't have a yoga block, you can definitely just use a heavy book. And instead of a yoga strap, you can use a tea towel, a necktie, or a long scarf. So great ideas, Robbie. Thanks so much. We're going to get started in about 1 more minute. It's 8:59. We have 1 minute to go. I'm going to raise the volume up of my music off, and let's see, there we go, and press play. Beautiful. So we have some Zen bowls in the background for you. I'm just going to readjust so you guys can see me. Perfect. Good. Let's all start to focus on our breath. So if you're just joining us, welcome to your 9 a.m. soothing yoga class. My name is Nazia, and I'll be guiding you through your 30-minute yoga class session. We're going to start in a laying down position all the way down to your mat, closing your eyes. So on your back, closing your eyes, and start to focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose and let it go to whatever feels most natural to you, either exhaling through the nose or exhaling through the mouth. What I want you to notice, though, this time, on your next inhale, fill your lungs up. So feel your belly actually rise as you're laying down on your mat. When you inhale, feel that belly get higher. Beautiful. And as you exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine. Great. So just start with that. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine. So as you inhale, your belly rises. As you exhale, your belly falls. Sometimes it helps if you place your hands on your belly. Beautiful. Now on your next exhale, rather than letting it go through the mouth, I want you to exhale through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Start to presence yourself to this moment right here. Inhale through your nose, feel your belly rise. And then exhale through your nose, pull your belly button towards your spine. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. With every inhale you take, try to lengthen your breath. With every exhale, try to match that tempo of your inhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let go of any tensions, any thoughts that don't serve you today. Continue with this breath. Continue with this pace for the rest of the class. Beautiful work. Laying on your back with your eyes closed, slowly start to bring feeling to your fingers and your toes. Start to bring awareness to your fingers and your toes. Still linking your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Start to spread your toes wide. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingertips. And slowly take your arms all the way back behind you towards your back wall. And give yourself a nice big stretch as if you're waking up in the morning. Lexi's giving me lots of kisses. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Point your toes away from you. Reach your fingertips behind you. Inhale. And as you exhale, just release the arms. Flex the feet. Bring the toes towards your nose. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Give yourself a nice big stretch again. Point your toes away from you. Reach your fingertips to the back of the room. And then as you exhale, release your arms, flex your feet, bring your toes towards your nose. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. I want you to feel the vertebrae, each space between your vertebrae release as you stretch out. Exhale, release the arms, flex the feet, toes towards your nose. 1 more time. Inhale, point your toes away from you, reach your fingertips away from you. And this time as you exhale, hug both your knees towards your chest. Bringing your hands on the backs of your knees. Good, giving yourself a nice big hug. And just start to sway side to side, massaging your spine. Notice how this feels on your lower back. Beautiful work. Swaying side to side. And slowly plant your feet firmly onto the floor. Keep your knees bent. Place your hands by your side, palms facing towards the floor. Inhale. And as you exhale, so very gently, lift your hips off the floor. And then as you lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time till your tailbone touches the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips off the floor. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, raise your hips off the floor. Inhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Gently bring your right knee towards your chest. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh, or maybe use a strap as an extension of your fingers. Pull your right knee towards you. And start to rotate that right ankle in a circular direction, and then the opposite way. Great work. And slowly release. Let's bring our left thigh towards our chest. Interlace your hands underneath your left thigh and start to circle out your left ankle in a circular direction, and then slowly reverse that direction. Beautiful work, everyone. Gently bring the left foot down to the floor. I want you to roll over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow. And with your left hand, push yourself up to a seated position. Once you're in your seated position, slowly coming onto your knees in your tabletop position. Good. In your tabletop position, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Curl your toes under for stability if you feel wobbly. And of course, you can always double up your yoga mat like this, or place a towel under your knees if you need some support. Take a deep breath here, inhale, and as you exhale, round up your back, bring your chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, drop the belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and walk your eyes forward. Beautiful. Exhale, round it off, bring your chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone in. I'll move over so you can see a little bit. And then drop the belly button down, squeeze the shoulder blades back, eyes forward. Let's do this 3 more times at your own pace. Round it off, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone in. And then inhale, drop. 2 more times. And 1 more. Beautiful. Gently come back to center position. This is your tabletop position. I want you to plant your hands firmly onto your mat. Press your fingertips into your mat, so much so that your baby pinky is almost off your mat. Rather than pressing into your heels, rather than pressing into your wrists, I mean. Curl your toes behind you. And so very gently, I want you to start to lift your knees off the mat. Take your tailbone to the sky, coming in for a downward dog. Great work. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring the knees back to tabletop position. Good. Now I want you to walk your hands to the outside. So just pivot your right hand to the outside. Pivot your left hand to the outside. I'll just move Lexi over so you can see it. Yeah, just like that. And then pivot back to center. Beautiful. We're going to do a down dog again. Plant your hands firmly into your mat, pressing into your knuckles, your fingertips, not your wrist. Curl your toes behind you. Lift your knees off the floor. Come into your down dog. Hold it there for 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly come back to your tabletop position. Walk your hands to meet your knees. Slowly take your hands out in front of you and start to circle your wrists. Good work. So if it's the first time that you're doing a down dog, it might feel a little uncomfortable. And if you have any wrist issues, elbow issues, shoulder issues, you have to listen to your body. So maybe if it won't happen today, just stay in that tabletop position. We're doing it for very short spurts of time, just so we can start to condition our body to get used to it. So lay back to your tabletop position. One last time, we're going to do this down dog. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Exhale, curl your toes behind you. Press into your fingertips. Push the tailbone up to the sky. Bend the knees. Down dog position. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are bent. Tailbone is up to the sky. Shoulders are away from your ears. Pressing into your fingertips. 1 more breath here, friends. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Great job. Walk your hands to meet your knees. Coming to a half standing position. Again, place that towel under your knees if you need a little bit more support. Take your right leg out in front of you. Bend, walk your right foot a couple inches forward, and then drop that left hip down. So making sure that right knee is right over the right ankle. Great. This is where you need your block today. Take the block or your book in your left hand. Bring your left hand to the floor or to the block, whatever feels good for you today. Take that right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Gently plant both hands firmly onto the mat. Curl your back toe behind you. Lift your back knee off the mat. Pivot and turn around so that you're facing the long edge of your mat. Both toes are pointing to the long edge of your mat. You're still in a forward fold. Your feet are nice and wide. And you're relaxing your neck. So releasing all the wrinkles in your neck. Coming for your forward fold. Beautiful work. If you have that block or a book, you can definitely place that block right underneath your forehead if you want to go for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, pivot your feet both to face the back of your mat. Drop that right knee to the floor. Slowly come up. Beautiful. So walk that left foot forward a little bit more and then drop that right hip down. Feel a nice deep stretch in the front of your right thigh. Again, if you have that book or a block, you can place your right hand to the floor or a block and allow your left arm to come up to the sky. Focus on that breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring both hands back to the mat. Curl your right toe. Lift your left knee off the floor. Pivot. Drop that right heel to the floor and bring both toes pointing towards a long edge of your mat. Feet are wide. Hands to the floor or your blocks. So instead of you having your hands to the floor, you can definitely keep your hands to the block like this. Lexi wants to be the center of attention today. There we go. Move over so you can see. So this can happen or here or hands to the floor. Whatever feels good for you. Beautiful work. Releasing all the wrinkles in your neck. Soften your jaw. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly I want you to press your feet into the mat. Bend your knees as much as you can. Place your hands onto your hips and with a flat back, slowly come back to standing. Beautiful. So your feet are nice and wide. Your toes are pointed towards the long edge of your mat. I want you now to pivot your right toe to the back of your mat or whatever short edge of your mat is. So pivot that right toe, bend that right knee, open up to warrior two. Beautiful. Great warriors here. Good job, everyone. Soften those shoulders. Inhale. Hinge forward, placing that right forearm on the top of your right thigh. Extend that left arm up to the sky. Now bring your eyes to the sky. Naturally, when you bring your eyes to the sky, that left shoulder peels back a little bit. So where your eyes will go, your body will flow. I want your shoulder, that left shoulder, to go back. Yes, good work. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let your top hand bring you back to center. Warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Hinge forward again as if you're reaching for someone in front of you. And let's take triangle. Placing your right hand on the outside of your right knee, your right shin, your right ankle, or maybe to the block. Coming in for triangle. Good. So try your best to keep both legs straight, maybe a micro bend. And if you notice your head is hanging, try to keep your head as an extension of your spine. Beautiful. Trikonasana. Let your top hand bring you back to center. Pivot that right foot to match the direction of the left. Hands to your waist. Beautiful work here. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to do warrior on the left side. Pivot that left foot to point to the left short edge of your mat. Your right foot is pointing towards the long edge of your mat. Bend that left knee. Open up your arms to warrior two. Very nice. Beautiful warriors, everybody. Soften those shoulders back. Yes, now gaze past your left middle finger. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. Left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Extend that right arm up to the sky. Eyes to the ceiling or your sky. I like to imagine that I'm practicing outside. That's why I always say sky. Good. Peel that right shoulder back behind you. Spread those fingers wide. Allow that energy to be released. Allow that energy to come in. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Straighten that left knee. Hinge forward again. And place your left hand on the outside of your left knee, your left ankle, your left shin, or maybe to the block. Holding it there. Beautiful work. Notice that head if it's dropping. Try to elongate from the tip of your tailbone to the top of your head. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here. Try to stack one shoulder on top of the other. And slowly let your top hand bring you back to center. Place your hands onto your hips. Pivot that left foot to match the direction of the right. Great job, everyone. I hope you're all feeling good. You're doing such a great job. Inhale, raise your shoulders towards your ears, and then exhale, take your shoulders back. Interlace your hands behind your back, or hold on to that strap behind your back. Inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to hinge from your hips and come in for a forward fold. Holding on to that strap if you need to. Beautiful work. Try your best to release your hands off your back. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Place your hands to your hips. Bend your knees, and with a flat back, slowly come back up to center. Great job, everyone. Toe heel your feet to hip distance apart. I'll move out of the way. Let Lexi have the little mat over there. Good. So your feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders are up and then back. Inhale. Take your arms up to the sky if you can. And sit down low into your chair. Good. Beautiful. Utkatasana. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lift all 10 toes off the mat. And then ground all 10 toes into the mat. Open up that chest. Shoulders are back. Chest is proud. That's it. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, come in for a forward fold. Beautiful. In your forward fold, you bend your knees as much as you can to bring your chest to your thighs. And let's take ragdoll, catching opposite elbows, and just start to sway side to side. Shake your head up, yes. Shake your head up, no. I want you to release your head. So really take your eyes to your belly button. Yeah, feel that release in your middle back. And start bringing the weight into the tops of your feet. So right into the balls of your feet and your toes. And notice the shift when your hips stack over your ankles. Notice that shift as you come forward and back. Beautiful work, everyone. Inhale, drop the hands to the floor. And as you exhale, I want you to come into a halfway lift. Back is flat, hands to your shins. Holding it there for a breath. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, eyes to your belly button, hands to the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat, hands to your shins, eyes to the floor. Exhale, forward fold, eyes to your belly button. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I want you to place your hands underneath your feet as if you're walking onto your wrists. So your hands are going to be, yeah, you can see that. So I'm sliding my hands. My palms are facing up underneath my feet. Beautiful. Bend your knees as much as you need to. This is what we call gorilla. Pressing into your wrists, using your big toes to massage your wrists. If you have carpal tunnel or any wrist injuries or issues, this is a beautiful pose to heal and strengthen. Allow your head to relax, soften the wrinkles in your neck, eyes to your belly button. Take one more breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Toe heel your feet to touch if you can. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. So very slowly, come up to your standing position. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful work, everyone. In your standing position, bring all the weight into your right leg and lift your left foot off the floor. Coming in for tree, placing the inner left foot, the bottom of your left foot, on your inner right thigh or inner right calf. And I want you to find your drishti. What that means is focus a spot straight ahead in front of you, and everything else around that spot is kind of like a cloud. Finding your center, your focus. Beautiful. You can also keep your toes to the floor if this feels comfortable. Or maybe if you can do that, you can also hold onto the wall or make sure the walls around you for support. Taking tree here for 5 breaths. Drishti steady. Beautiful work, everyone. Remember, if you fall out of the pose, there's no judgment. Come right back and meet us here. At the end of your 5 breaths, gently release and take tree on the other side. Either above or below your knee joint, but not on your knee joint. Finding that drishti again. Focus on that spot. And giving yourself 5 breaths here. If you notice, as soon as you stop to focus on that spot, that's when you fall out of that pose. So just focus on that spot. When you're done your 5 breaths, gently come into Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders stacked over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Take your palms out, spread your fingers wide. This is your standing mountain pose, feeling strong, just like a mountain. Beautiful. Great job, everyone. Come to the top of your mat if you're not already there. I'm going to have to move Lexi over. Sorry, Lexi. At the top of your mat, inhale, rise and shine. Take your arms up to the sky. Give yourself a little baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat, hands to your shins. Exhale, plant your hands onto the mat. Push your right leg back to a lunge position. Beautiful. Drop that right knee down to the floor. Bring that left leg to meet the right, tabletop position. Beautiful work. Inhale, round up the back, chin to your chest. Exhale, drop the belly down. Inhale, neutral position. Curl your toes behind you. Push back to a down dog. That's it. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your knees a lot. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Come to a forward fold. Now you're at the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine all the way up. Look past your thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your 3 big steps to come to the top of your mats. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands onto the mat. Push your left leg back this time for a lunge position. Drop that left knee down to the floor. Bring your right knee to match the left, coming to that tabletop position. Round out your back, chin to your chest. And then inhale, drop the belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Round it off, chin to your chest. Inhale, take it down. Curl your toes behind you. Push back to your last down dog of the day. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet. Bend your knees as much as you can. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale, plant your hands onto your mat. Walk your hands forward. Bend your knees. Slowly bring your knees to the floor. Once you have your knees to the floor, bring your legs over to your side and come to a comfortable seated position. Either having your legs crossed, or you can sit up on a block or your book so that your hips are slightly elevated And that makes it a little bit more easier. Or on a pillow, or if you have a cushion. Beautiful. Inhale your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your right hand on top of your left knee. Take that left hand all the way back behind you, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, arms up to the sky. Exhale, right hand to left. Opposite side. Left hand to right knee. Look over your right shoulder. And slowly come back to center. I want you to find your comfortable seated position. Bring the backs of your hands on the tops of your thighs. And maybe bring your index finger to touch your thumb if you want, or your middle finger to touch your thumb. Next week we'll talk about what these means. Closing your eyes, sitting up nice and tall, and bringing awareness to your breath. Just as you started. Close your eyes. Make sure your shoulders are stacked right over the hips. Your chin is down a tad, and your spine is nice and tall. Right here, taking a moment and bring gratitude to you. Being thankful to you to giving yourself these 30 minutes of breath, movement, and awareness. Whatever thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge them, but just let them float away as you come back to your breath. Notice how your body feels in this moment. If you feel like you want to lay down, you can definitely do that as well. Bring your focus and your attention to any areas in your body that were feeling a little bit of tension, a little bit of aches. And I want you to breathe into that area. As you inhale, imagine as if you're inhaling relaxation and recovery. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine as you're letting go of that tension in that area. You're releasing any tension. You're letting go of any negative energy that surrounds you. Inhale, relaxation. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you. When you're ready, you're more than welcome to stay in this position for as long as you need to. Or if you're ready, slowly bring your hands to your heart center. Let's close our practice with 3 line breaths. Inhale through the nose. And let it go through the mouth, making an HA sound. Ha. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Ha. Bring your hands to your third eye, and together we say, Namaste. The light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you, and I want to thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. I hope you all have a beautiful Thursday. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to your neighbors and your friends and your family, and please join us on our YouTube channel for our other classes and for all of our amazing meetup groups we have as well. Every Wednesday, I want to let you know that we have a Zoom Yoga Basics class. So basically what that class is I'm able to see your poses if you need any support and to guide you. So more of an instructional so I can see. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Robbie, for being our support. I hope the Wi-Fi was okay and there was no glitches. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day. Remember to stay active, stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye for now. See you all again soon.